dragon power, dragon teeth, dragon tail, burning dragon fire, real live wire, American dragon.
Hello everyone, I finally got my horse to level 15, and then the Christmas horse sale came around and I ended up getting a level 17 Christmas horse anyways, so now I bring you guys this guide. To get to the level 4 and 5 skull zones, you will need a horse that's at least level 15. In this guide, I will mainly discuss a 4 to 5 to 4 skull zone run because people can't craft leather panniers yet and you can't get them that easily, and a 4-5-4 run will typically fill a leather pack in a level 15 horse's inventory. It costs you 57 horse energy to go to a 4 skull zone, and then 12 horse energy from a 4 to 5 skull zone of the same type or vice versa. So from base to 4 skull zone to 5 skull zone and back, it'll cost you 138 horse energy or 27.6 oats. So if you have a basic horse with 100 maximum energy, make sure it is full and also has 8 or more oats in the food slot. The most common enemies you will find in these zones are plague barbarians and plague bandits, as well as damned knights. Plague barbarians have 95 HP with 50 armor, which is 24% damage reduction, and plague bandits have 125 HP. Both require 32 damage weapons to 4-shot them or 42 damage weapons to 3-shot them. There are also the uncommon damned, direwolves, dark hunters, and damned templars. In 5 skull zones, there are the additional direbats and damned inquisitors. Direbats can only be hit with ranged weapons, so bring a crossbow. Damned inquisitors are roughly the same as Eisenborg's minion Goland, which has a shield but doesn't enrage and has slightly different stats. All of the birch or iron will be in the center of the map where the chests are, so you'll always have to kill a decent number of enemies. I recommend bringing 4 32 or 42 plus damage weapons to 3 or 4 hit the most common enemies in the zone, as well as easily dealing with damned knights, and 1 50 plus damage weapon for the damned templars or inquisitors, as well as exiles, and a crossbow for the bats in 5 skull zones. If your combat mastery for spike mace is level 6 or higher, you can craft 32 plus damage weapons on the go, since nails and chests and damned knights are plentiful. Just bring a stack of pine planks. I recommend wearing a 170 armor set, which is a tier 3 hat, and the rest is tier 2 armor. Also bring 12 thick cloth and 12 leather to craft extra tier 2 sets. Also bring 2 tier 4 chest pieces for big guys. For healing items, bring 60 to 80 healing items that heal 30 to 40 health, and also bring 20 berry drinks to refill your thirst while you're there, and bring 6 to 10 bronze for tools. If you have a leather pannier, you can add on another 5 and 4 skull zone run, which will add an extra 24 horse energy for a grand total of 162 horse energy or 32.4 oats. Bring a 5th 32 or 42 damage weapon and a 2nd 50 plus damage weapon, and definitely take 80 of the 30 to 40 healing items or 40 honey and 20 berry drinks. When starting out in the zone, walk around the edge to see if you can get free mushrooms. They are very similar to berries. You may find them in singles or doubles. The gyps mushrooms are safe to eat. The grave mushrooms quickly make you throw up after eating just a few. The grave mushrooms are very good if you can get a full stack. You can make a poison antidote. Watch out for plague barbarians as they have a chance to stun you. To be safe when fighting them, eat a food right before they hit you. In case you get stunned, you will heal while they are beating you. Dark hunters that are next to chests may stay near them after aggroing them, so you'll just have to run up and kill them. Ones that are not near chests may be lured away and dealt with away from other enemies. In these zones, you may want to wait for all of the spawns from off the map to stop coming before heading towards the center of the map and clearing the area out, because it is dangerous to fight the big guys and then a plague barbarian suddenly spawns and stuns you, or vice versa. You can craft many bandages while you are in these zones for extra heals because cloth is an abundant drop. Always keep your crossbow in the same slot so your muscle memory can equip it faster in case dire bat spawns. If you don't want to bring a crossbow, you can travel between the 2 4 skull zones, which takes 12 energy one way, but you won't be getting as many of the North Zone exclusive skill books without killing damned inquisitors. And lastly, always have at least tier 1 shoes to outrun enemies. If you try to leave the zone and come back in because an enemy spawned from off the map, you will be delayed a bit by the horse dismounting animation, and you might take some hits coming back into the zone if you left the zone with an enemy too close behind you. That's pretty much all the tips I have for you. I'll make a separate video on hunting loot hoarders in 5 skull zones later. If you want a more specific birch and iron 4-4 skull zone map guide, I can make one later. Speaking of which guides you guys would like to see me make next, you guys can go on my Discord server and vote on some video ideas I have in my backlog that you can make for next week, or DM me and suggest something else. Now, please enjoy the rest of my 4-5-4 skull zone run. For those of you guys who stayed and watched to the very end, thank you guys so much, and remember, I will always love you.